Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Back to do a post-game video for the Patriots versus Buffalo Bills. Congratulations to Buffalo for beating the Patriots for the first time in, I think 9 years, maybe? 8, 9 years. I was going to say Buffalo can't do it now. There's really something wrong because the Patriots are not a good team this year. And if Buffalo still couldn't get by them to be, Buffalo would need to rethink how they're doing things. But Buffalo's a pretty decent team this year. Were they 5-2 now? And Patriots, unfortunately, dropped to 2-5. It was a lot closer than what I was anticipating. I didn't think it would be even close, especially with the Patriots have been played so bad the last couple of games. And frankly, most of the season they did. Well, I think the first 2 games they played pretty good, but after that they just kind of fell off. And again, this week they showed that they need more talent. They don't. It's not just a matter of people being out. I mean, you got Edelman's out, N'Keal Harry's out, and plus the 8 different people that opted out for the season. I still think even with those players, the offense would still struggle. They didn't help themselves in the offseason. They didn't help themselves in the draft. So right now your leading receiver is Jacoby Myers. I think it's good that he's getting the opportunities. I don't think if Harry was out there and Edelman, I don't think he would be getting this opportunity. So that's good to see him getting some chances. It's unfortunate they still don't have any tight ends they could throw to. Belichick drafted 2 tight ends in this year's draft, and neither one has done anything. And I don't expect them to do anything. I don't know. To me, they were kind of a waste of draft picks, if I'm being honest. Izzo had two catches today, which I think, was shocking because he's not the answer for a tight end either. Buffalo had a good game. What did Josh Allen? Let's see. Josh Allen had what? Well, he didn't do it. Well, he did okay. Like he was efficient. 11 for 18, 154 yards. He did have 1 interception. Their rushing game is pretty good. 38 for 190 yards today on the ground. That's pretty good. The receivers did pretty good. Stephon Diggs had 6 for 92. So Buffalo's team, I think, is every year they seem to get better. I was expecting them to be at the top of the division regardless. Even if Brady was still with the Patriots, I think they would have been probably second place, first place. I mean, I just don't see them beating the Patriots with Brady if he was still there. Then again, the Brady Patriots of last year didn't do that well. A little bit better than this year, but still they were struggling last year because they didn't have any talent. They have no receivers and tight ends. Second year in a row, they have no receivers on the offense that can really get any separation. They got no guys who are fast, who are really all that quick. That's why they was trying to jam in these passes to when Harry was out there. I mean, he's big and physical, but he's not quick. Edelman, he's getting up there in age. I know he's had a lot of injuries. You could tell after the last game there was something wrong. Cam Newton, 15-25 for 174. And he had that big fumble at the end of the game when the Patriots possibly could have either won or tied it. Which was really surprising to me. I don't know how many fumbles he's had this year, but they've had too many turnovers, too many mistakes. Again, don't get me wrong, Buffalo deserved to win. It shouldn't have come down to the very last quarter, anyways. As for the rushing game, that was one bright spot. Damian Harris, 16 for 102 yards. I really like him more than Sony Michel. I think it's Sony Michel. He doesn't impress me since they got him. I mean, he's not a physical runner. I mean, he hits a guy or two and he falls down. He just, I don't know. I'm do not expect the Patriots to keep him around for a long term. I'm glad Damian Harris is finally getting this opportunity after sitting on the bench for quite a bit of last year. And I think he had some injuries beginning of his rookie year anyways, so it's good that he's finally getting the opportunity. So that was one bright spot. I mean, the offense other than that didn't do anything. The defense didn't help themselves. They couldn't, they really weren't in the backfield. They weren't getting after Josh Allen. I mean, there was times where Josh Allen had all day to throw the ball. So I think overall this is just going to be a long season for the Patriots. I mean, they've had a long run, and now they've just fallen far from being in the top. This year has proven that they're just not good without Brady, and without any talent. Brady was there last year, and he struggled to create a lot of offense. They didn't get anybody in the offseason. I mean, they drafted 2 tight ends, but like I said, they didn't do it. They haven't done anything. I don't know why Belichick wasted the draft picks on him. And they also drafted a kicker, and he's not even in the league right now. I mean, I think he's on the practice squad. I'm sorry, I think he's on the practice squad, but I don't think he's ever going to be on the team. I just don't see it. I mean, they got Folk, who seems to be doing okay as a kicker this year, but overall today's game was just more of the same for the Patriots for the last few weeks. They can't get separation. They can't make big plays. They can't get down the field quickly. Newton just he can't throw it long distances accurately. He doesn't have really any long passes. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's going to be all I'd say about this game. It's unfortunate they dropped in 2-5. I mean, more as the weeks go by, I'm more looking for seeing what draft pick they're going to get at this point. They're already 7 games in, 2-5. Even if they've ran the table, I mean, or is it? I mean, they're going to be 9-9. No, I'm sorry, 11-5 if they ran the table. That's not going to happen. Obviously, I think they'll probably finish maybe 8-8. If they're lucky, if they keep going this way. I know there's supposedly Edelman's coming back next week. I don't know if that's going to really help them because Edelman hasn't done anything this year anyways. I don't know if that's because he's not like the security blanket like he was for Brady, and Cam Newton's going to other guys. I mean, I know he goes to Bird a lot, and they've been going to N'Keal Harry, and like I said, Myers did the last couple of games, but that's due to injury. So let's see how the next game goes. Let's see I'm not sure who they're playing next. Let's see. So they're playing next week. So they play the Jets next week. I don't know how to feel about the Jets aren't a good team either. So the Patriots might have a chance to get a win next week, but after they go, a pretty tough schedule. Go Ravens, Texans, Cardinals, Chargers, Rams. All those teams are all pretty good. The Jets are the only team that's not really good. So they'll be lucky to get maybe 2 wins out of the next 6 games, if that. If they lose to the Jets, that's really not good. Anyways, I'll see what happens for next week's game. Unfortunately, it's a loss if you're a Patriots fan. If Buffalo, congratulations for the win. You guys finally deserve to get this win this week. I mean, every year they've been playing Patriots hard, and Brady always seemed to come out on top regardless of what happened. But Buffalo got the win. I think they're in first place in division now, so good for them. I'm glad that they won this week, and they lose to a Patriots team that's really not that good. I'm going to wrap it up. If you guys like this video, have any thoughts, put them on down below. And always tune in next week. We'll try to get another video done for the Jets versus Patriots game. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Until next time.